Erik ten Hag has stressed the need for patience at Manchester United, and Wednesday night's draw with Leeds was a reminder of the work still to be done if they are to become genuine title challengers. The overall performance was certainly mitigated by the fact that it was a grudge match in which United displayed both the best and worst sides of their game during the nail-biting draw. It was the type of match in which United's most important players were needed to salvage a point, and by full-time it was even more apparent who two of them are. While his overall performance was not the most convincing, Marcus Rashford once again stood up when it really mattered and helped inspire the comeback with his brilliant headed goal. It was the latest in a string of proper centre-forward goals from the academy graduate this season, one in which he has finally started to make the transition from the scorer of great goals into a great goalscorer. There was great joy in seeing Jadon Sancho make such a huge difference once he came onto the pitch, and he is very much a source of untapped potential in the forward line. Even after his goal, it remains the case that Rashford has scored more goals this season than the rest of United's forwards have combined. After a truly magnificent season, Rashford is the clear favourite to be named United's Player of the Season, but the draw with Leeds highlighted who will most likely finish second in that competition. It was perhaps no great surprise that United's defensive frailties were exposed on a night in which star midfielder Casemiro was missing, following his straight red card against Crystal Palace last weekend. The Brazilian has been a revelation since his arrival at the club, not only through his calmness and composure when in possession, but also through all the expertise he brings to their defensive shape. United averaged 2.3 points per game while conceding 0.7 goals per game when Casemiro has started in the Premier League this season, compared to 1.4 points per game and 2.1 goals conceded per game when he hasn't started. It was oddly fitting, then, that they only managed 1 point against Leeds while conceding 2 goals, as a makeshift midfield struggled to get a grip on the match and was wasteful in possession. It must be said that any team would miss a player of Casemiro's quality, and United are not to blame for missing him, but it does raise the issue of how they will cope without him for the next 2 matches. United's midfield problems have also been further highlighted amid Christian Eriksen's injury layoff, meaning that Ten Hag has had to adapt his side without 2 players central to his philosophy, and who both epitomize the controlled approach he wants on the pitch. It is quite clear that United will suffer from the same lack of control and composure across their next 2 matches, and the draw with Leeds could well act as a warning sign that a tactical change is required, given that they don't currently have the personnel to replace them. United know their 2 most important players, but they can only currently use one of them.